Hey everyone, so for this week we are going to be making infographics about the future career that you chose, that you said you're interested in. So what I want you guys to do is start by going to canva.com. That's where we're going to make these infographics. So if you go to canva.com, you might have to create an account if you don't already have one. I would suggest using your student email address, but make sure that you save your password, because that is the only way to get back in to see the infographic that you've made. So if you're worried you're going to forget your password, I would maybe use a different account, maybe a Gmail account or something like that. But so once you've made the account on Canva, to get started, up here at the top, type in infographic. It'll pop up for you, infographic. And this is the template that you are going to make your infographic on. So depending on what you're interested in, you may choose a different template. If you are interested in becoming like a chef, you may pick one template. If you're interested in becoming a nurse, this one may be a good one for you to pick. All the requirements of what needs to be included on your infographic are available on Blackboard as well. I've posted a link with all of that information, all of the requirements, so you can check that out. But basically, I just want to walk you through how to make this infographic. So as you are looking at these, some things have dollar signs on it, and it'll say premium if you hover over it. Do not pay for anything. This is free. You should not be paying for anything. So don't choose anything that is paid. If you do choose something that's paid, that is okay. When you go to download it, it'll just have like a watermark across it that says Canva, and that is fine, but just make sure you're not paying to download anything. So, for instance, if you want to be a teacher, I will use, let's see, I'll use this infographic. This one seems pretty easy to use. So here's your infographic. You can see they're all really narrow and long. So you can zoom in to see it better. So let's see here. Well, there should be a zoom button. Let me pause for a second and find this. Okay, I'm back, and I'm embarrassed to tell you how long it took me to figure out how to zoom on here. But down at the corner, it says 15%. If you zoom into 100, it'll make it bigger so you can see it better. So scroll up and down like that. And you can edit this template. So one of the biggest issues that I have seen over the years is people just leaving what is in this template here if you don't need it. So for example, like, if I wanted to change this to teaching as a profession, but I don't want anything here, don't just leave that there. So delete that out, and then everything that is on your infographic when you turn it in should be what you want it to be. So there should be nothing extra. Sometimes I've seen people also pick like maybe an infographic dealing with nursing, but the career you want is to be a teacher or to be a chef or something instead. So you also need to change these images. So you can delete this. You can go over here and search for photos if you want pictures, or elements. These are like little cartoon type things. So if I type in school, because I said I wanted to do teaching, I could use, let's see, this one's a free one, so I could use this picture of a school and then resize it. And then that goes there. So I could say something like average salary. I could say, I'm just making this up, but you would use the actual facts that you looked up. So I could say the average salary of a teacher is 25, whoops, put a dollar sign here. $25,000 to $75,000 a year. And then down below, I'll say plus benefits, plus maybe like government retirement. Whoops, misspelled that. So based off of the information that you find is how you'll fill this out. So wherever I got this information from, I would do my citation here. So for example, if I got all of this information from someone, you would use, remember, the author's last name and then the page number. Now, if you got it from a website, you would use the date that it was published. So say I got this from someone named John Smith, I would put Smith and then 2019 like that. And then down at the bottom, you would put your citation down here. So you can put it down here however you want. You could say, whoops, citations, or you could call this works cited. However you want to do that. And then move this up. And then this is where you could put all of your citations. So you could say Smith, John, period. Remember, do the citations just like we talked about. And I would do the alignment, yeah, like this. So click here just to change the alignment, however you want it. I would make it to the left. So Smith, John, say this came from an article called What Do Teachers Really Make? That was in Teaching Weekly, if that was the journal, that was published in 2019. I think I put 2019 as the year. Whoops. Yes, okay. So there's my citation for that. Your citations also need to go in alphabetical order. So part of the criteria for this is that you have a certain number of citations. So you want to make sure that you have all of those here at the bottom, and you want to put them in alphabetical order when you're doing this. So then you would go through and you would do the rest of your facts. And you may have just seen that a bunch of stuff was in the middle of my page. So if you click on something and you don't see it show up, scroll down, because a lot of times it'll pop up in the middle of your page like that. So what you'll do is you'll go through and you'll fill out, you'll add all of your facts on here. Once you get your facts and your images and your citations and everything how you want it to be, this is how you're going to turn it into me. So up here at the top, it says share right here. You push this share button. I'm sorry. This share? No, I'm sorry. It's this download button. Ignore what I just said about the share button. You do this download button and then you do download to PDF. So it says that 3 premium images are here. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to move where the camera is. Hopefully that moved the video so that the video of me is not covering this. But down here it says download a free watermarked draft. So instead of paying for these 3 premium images, I'll just download the free one. It has watermarks on it, but that is not a big deal because you are only turning it into me. So once it finishes downloading, it should be over here. You can click on it and it will show up like this. So then you will either save that file to your computer, and send it to me. So let's go back. So when I download a free watermarked draft, you can see it's downloaded here. So just copy and paste that, save it to your computer, and submit that to me on Blackboard. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know and I can help you with whatever I can. Hopefully this makes sense. For certain jobs, like I said, different infographics might work best. I want you to choose whatever works best for you as far as doing this infographic, and make sure you're looking over the rubric and the directions before you turn everything in, just to make sure that you have everything on there. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.